Coming up.
Ngalo zange, ngalo zange, tokwatanga ku mukwano gwange, nagana amatu galitu kuwulira by'okumpi n'ebye byewala.
What made you choose a village setting? Because video bojiraba it is a village setup.
Yeah, now as
Lwaki wagenda n'ogamba omanyi tugende tukolereko emunyonyo, tugende tukolereko ebuziga.
Yeah, now wetuba tuwandiika oluyimba audio oba emba nkola oluyimba audio, a magician never reveals his tricks. But let me say this, I wentuuka mu studio nga Big Tune yakoze engoma ye, I see it nemugamba mbadde nsaba ondekemu. So he goes out, everyone goes out of studio. I switch up the sound and I close myself in the studio and I sleep as the song is playing. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to communicate with the song, with the beat that is being played to me.
Nkwaniza ku Bound Skin Events amanya nedobozi nze Fat Farazi nga nkomyewo nate ate kyenkuleetedde kyamaanyi nnyo kyoba omanya nkuleetedde ekintu nawe kyogenda okubanga olaba naawe weegombe ate osobola okufuna nawe inspiration otegere naye babikola batya bibeera bitya. Mwattu nkuleetedde omuyimbi nali mukyazizaako waneeno bangi mumumanyi si mupya mu feesi zammwe n'abapya mwena kubanga mumutegeera omuyimbi ono atandika naye ekyoba omanya behind the scenes eza video eyakafuluma eri ku YouTube. Trust me, olimba lwakabi katwagategeera yafumba atya yakikola atya buli kimu ogenda kubanga okifuna agenda kubanga atuwulira ensonga zonna gyajjamu ne concept ez'enjawulo okubanga oluyimba luno luvaayo nga lwakabi nnyo.
Ngalo zange
tokwatanga ku mukyala wange.
Ngalo zange
tokwatanga ku mukyala wange.
Ngalo zange
tokwatanga ku mukwano gwange.
Ngalo zange
tokwatanga ku mukwano gwange.
Kwaniza mwami Luyan ku show.
nange nsanyusa obasanga bra bigenda bitya bra
Si bibi.
Bulamu
Naye gye nkujje wala wandabira.
yeah, mbadde man hustle up and down, left and right, center, Kampala afuse Kampala.
Yeah,
Bannaffe babomba ffe tulemeramu, trying to join dots
Yeah.
together to see that we are getting a better place.
Yeah. Naye bannanga abayimbi. Nawe manyi muddeeyo ne mukriticize nga nogamba mwana laba kividiyo kyakozera oguyimba tegunyuma naye tomanya byabeeramu bano abaami babeeramu bingi kati mukubidde essimu bazadde saameka naye ngaakulaga ali bize nga najjo basijje naye nga this interview has to come to one end.
Yeah. Gundi ono guy bamuyita atya, ono guy yayimba kali akayimba ono aya kokonyo, what's his name?
King Fa.
Agamba yayamino simino, this is Luyan, the L to the U to the Y to the A to the N.
I like that
brown
intro.
skin every time, whatever I'm needed.
Yeah.
So kakola the F
Yeah,
to the R to the A to the Z to the I to the E.
Yeah.
It's the L to the U to the Y to the A to the N.
Yeah.
Wano ku city, ku hot city ya behind the scenes, wano ku DJ brown skin.
Hot seat.
Etewa hot seat.
Kuno kunyumyamu.
Bali bayika bakocha ngo nsabula wenkuddizo like, you know.
I don't think we have ever done a hot seat, but I think we should do it one day.
Naye mu
Tujja kukolayo akantu kaka hot seat.
anti nze mbate munsobola kubanza ate nze sindi we yali ayimba kali akayimba yali agamba ono mwana yocha waba kumpi nange nsaanuka. Yeah, Cindy was talking about me when she was talking about that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, you know, what I like about Luyan is this kind of artist. Nobo mukubira munana uchimugamba bro, kyenkwetaagako. He gives you the time, you know. Yeah, but then you find that there are some artists mugamba mwana nkwetaagako, mwana ndi busy, mwana, you know. And you understand, by the way, the media guys, we will make these guys, you understand, but then these other guys, what you actually get?
Yeah, no, Olava, let me tell you. nja kwokya we nakiremerako ennyo but
anyways nze nkwebaza okubanga munange otubeereranga brown skin.
Yeah, at times nzikiririza mu it's called what's that word mu luzungu bakiyita batya it's not resuscitation naye waliwo ekigambo ekitegeeza okuzza omuzigo like when we grew up together at times tulina okusigala nga twebeererawo and me and this place, this is home, brown skin is home. So kibanga mama tasobola kukubira simu n'ogamba kansooke mmale okwetereza kankole kino no. Oluusi bagamba kiba kukuba nti omuntu mama's boy oba kino oba kiri naye ate munaaye home is home. So brown skin events is home. Amari is around, man.
Because even I remember the first time when I had you on an interview nakusanga mu studio ng'olina n'ogamba producer manyi sooke tulindeko kasooke tumalize abantu.
My guy big tune, my guy for life. Yeah, big tune.
I big producer by the way. He's a very big. He makes big tunes.
Exactly. Just time, you know.
All right. Well, ku big tune. Kubanga akola big tunes. I remember the first time I listened to NGALO ZANGE audio. I liked the song. Ngamba, I really have to be on this set.
Yeah.
Njagala bonimba nogina beda rutia itegera. And when you contacted me, nangamba, bro, ngena kubanga nkola video. Namugambira, I have to be on your set. Come what may, come rain, come darkness. I have to be on your set. And well,
and rain came.
Yeah, by the rain came.
Yeah, and the sun. No logo. Hey, man.
There is Manyimbu, but last born, it was.
Last born.
Yes, last Manyimbu, last born. Asobololo genkuba negenda, but it happened.
Tebakiyita kuloga, bakiyita kugema.
Kugema enkuba.
Kuba bagigema tebagiroga.
Yagema. And I also learned some skills engage bagema mu enkuba. So bobo inaye chivulu, so kompangisa.
Nojikwatira hano musema nengene.
Nojikwatira wanene tujinyweza. Netukuba show. All right. We want to gonna direct behind the scenes, yeah? Because we have seen this video. And in the specifically naliko I saw most of the things. Ninjagala olage omulabi yenali eyo. Like everything from day one, how like planning, okubanga wafuna this particular plot, manyi mu filming and media tuchita plot.
Yeah.
We're to shooting ira. Mwamanyira scene but plot. The way you came up with the different scenes, the script writing. Twagala to see step by step how you came up with the different. Nogamba, jagala no vixen yababiram. Yeah, jagala otangalizemo aliye wabwirunga alaba.
First of all, nja kutandika ne audio. NGALO ZANGE was made, I think, in 2021.
COVID.
Yeah, 2021 COVID.
Wow.
Kwamukola nze, Big Tune, and Cindy was on my vocals. I have a friend called Cinderella, Cindy Bender, Nachia. Yeah, I look for backups. I love crediting the people I work with because it's more of it's more of a brotherhood thing.
Yeah, brotherhood, sisterhood.
Yeah, brotherhood for not our brother. No one. Yeah,
I remember I'm also a brotherhood entertainment
exactly.
Now. Yeah.
So Cindy, me and Big Tune, twakola NGALO ZANGE one evening. I think it was an evening because we were from school. Netukola NGALO ZANGE nga nkyali ku campus. So limba lwadde from 2021.
Wow.
So we twata Ghetto Lover, that's like 3 months ago.
Yes, 3 months ago.
No, like 4 months ago. Audio yaliwa December.
Yeah.
Like around 4-5 months ago.
Audio yalinga August.
I don't remember. Now sometime back last year.
One video was shot in late December, in January.
Yes. So to video. Utwamauta Ghetto Lover. No, actually before, I was not a Ghetto Lover. We sat with my manager, and I love you so much. Netutula naye ku table with a team. Twaliba team waliwo ne manager Carol then naitwa tukola naye Caroline Nabagala networking on the songs. Which song are we going to release first? We have a catalog of around 18 songs, so we had to choose them in hierarchy. Which one is going to work? So Twalonda Ghetto Lovers our first release, and it was a successful piece. Rakwamna media ya free no kwegayira no kutama I believe it did its best. It did its role to show us how media works.
Anyways, me what I would credit you for media, but you managed to get an interview with a BBC interviewer. And wow, I remember seeing that on his Instagram. Drop. Yeah, like abageno better show you on Saturday. I was like,
yes.
Nepla get to love ninga malina. Travel the day Uganda tugenda. Ebongereza.
Yeah, surprisingly that song munaye katika nkunyumizeko. Okimanyi Get to Love munaye yakuba ku BBC.
Yeah.
For a whole week.
Sure.
BBC One Extra every day for a whole week, not less than 3 times. Ngamu ku stations za Uganda bagamba quality. Nga bagamba waliwo bagamba video quality mbi, waliwo bagamba sound mubi, naye ng'olimba lukuba ku BBC mu countdown yemu nga balukuba ne bamane bakuba Burna Boy, ne bamane bakuba Wizkid, ne bamane bakuba Otile Brown, naye nga ne Get to Love mwatambulira, naye nga munaye Uganda ewaffe Kampala.
But anyways, I think Ugandan medias tandika ku embracing the young artists. We remember Joshua Baraka singati yakuba nanane, like in fact singer again in Nigeria nagamba let me start do my career in Nigeria.
Yeah, Banakenya bali bamutwala
bisegera. We have Gundi ono Mviri the storyteller. You don't need a Kenya because Abana Uganda don't want to embrace. So please let us always embrace these guys.
I remember Rakuba for a whole week BBC. I thank my friend Comedy Kadi, my brother. Yansubiza nti nokuba Otu Arena. So my brother Comedy Kadi promised me that I'm going to if I keep on persisting tujja kuba Otu Arena. Same applies to NGALO ZANGE. Luganda song is playing on BBC, it's playing in the UK. And surprisingly try to kebera YouTube stats zange nga music atambule UK, not because twagala kuba Uganda naye biriwe. So I thank everyone that was on the Get to Love project. We are new, we are here, we are back, we are bigger, we are better. Yeah.
All right, now kakati njagala kubuza kugenza nogamba this song was released in 2021.
It was made.
It was made in 2021.
And nerusigedemo negwa 2021. Sina kye nayongeramu nga weruli mu 2021. Big tune now mixing and now mastering netuluta mu 2024.
Oh, okay. Kwa balute madengendo kubuza because I would be certain
twalujene tulukubako enfufu
during COVID.
While
a lot of domestic violence, and this song talks about domestic violence.
Exactly.
Singa waluta by then, things could have got much impact. But then again, explaining that it was a demo first, so I can understand.
I believe in things of nzikiririza nnyo mu budde and nzikiririza nnyo mu kyebayita okuleadinga something. I'll tell you something. Edda waliwo ekiseera kyetwalina there was a trend that was called big boy. But big boy bazze ba big boy ki ba big boy. Remember that time?
Yeah.
Nakola olimba nga balita big boy before that trend came.
Sure.
Yes.
Wow. Abanaja balita that trend.
Yes, naye nakola oluyimba nga tebanakola you want to bam you wanna chill with the big boys. So nakola oluyimba before. I don't know. Oku Instagram yange lukyaliko naye nalukola ku Facebook yange kyakajeero the Facebook page
yakirabika kyesobola okugamba you are this kind of person olaba maaso oba kyensobola okugamba
visionary.
You're visionary because you did waliwo oluyimba lwali luyimba ki olwamudo yayagala okukubirako muyayi yafulumya muyayi nga mundu atanaba fulumya
tetwogera ku nsonga because right now he is my friend.
Okay, anyway, but I'm badengezako kireeta anti wali wakinyonnyola last time when
bibaawo mu music industry you can have an idea at the same time as someone is having an idea.
Yeah.
Mukama tagaba lumu. ewakula ennume tewakula emu. It's a story.
Yes, yes.
Lugero lwa Luganda.
Oh yeah.
Ewakula ennume tewakula emu. And so muso ofuna ekintu at the same time. Nga onayamba research ya white yange naye tetwasoze wamu.
Yeah, it was, yeah,
So
right.
it was a trend he made. One of his boys came to me and they said he was looking for me.
Yeah.
Naye twesanga later on nga talina taafasi yadde takabbulu.
Yeah.
And he was okay with everything. I
All
believe.
right. Okay. Kati tugende direct now ku behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Wakati otunyonyodde the production bit of it, the people were on it, and the time you came up, you made up your mind, okay, let me release the audio. Now, when did you start thinking about releasing the video?
Twali tugenda tagetola ngalo zange. Twali tugenda tolimba baluyita Katengo. But then the team sat down behind my back, bachali bange batula ne beekubira amasimu ne bagamba bagenda kunkolako military coup bo bagala tangalo zange. So the management team decided that to tengalo zange because they loved the song Bonga Bo.
Yeah.
Nze nomunayo olimba lwenjagala n'okuta tebanna bakyaganye n'oddumaliriza mu studio.
Sure. Kwegamba manager wakola nnyo ne producer wo ne videographer.
Yeah, we are teamwork. I'm not Luyan. Luyan is a brand.
Yeah.
Nti nsobola okuvaawo leero enkya Luyan n'asigalawo. Because work is there, I mean.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'm not Luyan, but we are collectively Luyan. Nze manager wange, producer wange, videographer wange, photographer wange, DJ wange, fashionista wange. Together we come up with brand Luyan. I'm just the face, but there are very many people that are looking forward to whatever is going to come out of this brand. Yeah, so that is what's up.
Okay.
So since that, I don't decide things nti nsazeewo nze.
So decision, no, let me do this.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe. So batule mabega ne basalawo ne bagamba bagala olwo. So audio n'afuluma. Nenkubira netandika okukola coordinations. We start with the videography team. Tulina audio studio, tulina videography studio. So audio team we yamala ne tulina ne video team. Uncle Trebs na scriptinga. Uncle Trebs wamala scriptinga. Uncle Brown Skin na collectinga equipment. Then netunonya mlana seti, mlana design outfits. Then netugobera script wegendo bera netu coming up with that choreography and color and face coloring. Yeah.
All right, now onyumedde byonna bigattidde mu kintu kimu naye nga nze ndabye njagala katotemamu kubanga nkubuuza yes. Now ogeze n'oyogera ku set.
Yes.
Yeah? What made you choose a village setting? Because video bw'ogiraba it is a village setup.
Yeah, now as
lwaki tewagenda n'ogamba omanyi tugende tukolereko emunyonyo, tugende tukolereko ebuziga?
Yeah, now wetuba tuwandiika oluyimba audio oba mba nkola oluyimba audio, a magician never reveals these tricks. But let me say this, when tuka mu studio nga Big Tune yakoze engoma ye, I see it ne mugamba mbadde nsaba ondekemu. So he goes out, everyone goes out of studio. I switch up the sound and I close myself in the studio and I sleep as the song is playing. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to communicate with the song, with the beat that is being played to me. Now when I start communicating with the beat, excuse me, I start writing. Now the same thing happens when you're shooting the video. Tuwuliriza oluyimba lwe ne tugamba kye lwagala. So we close ourselves in the room, we sit as a team, we listen to the song. Nga tetulina mu scripting, nga tetuli mu writing, we start, we eat, we drink, we jazz, we make phone calls. Tuyinza otuula kuva ku makya paka ssaawa nga 11 ez'olweggulo nga tetunaba kuwandiika kintu kyonna, but we are connecting with the song. One song is playing. So oluyimba lwo lukuwa kye lwagala. So we, as a team, that's what we concluded with. Twetaaga village setting, twetaaga akasisira. Ate nno lwakuba nti waliwo ebizibu ebyatugwira naye twali twagala genda eri ojukira set ya unawale maija yo twali twagala eyo
ne kalamoja
yeah
tuli
twali twagala naye
all right omanyi when wankubira sim nezija ku set
yes sir
there's something that surprised me is it okay I didn't know the chenali nawulirako mba ogenda kukola video like you know anti wali onyumya with the videographer nenga wenda nga mpuli ogamba ogenda kukola gundi village setting
with the videographer team
yes but then I didn't know you're going to bring the ankaras yeah kale mu Luganda ekitengi then also the other thing that most surprised me was seeing a makeup artist. Era nzikanga nkubuuza kati makeup artist wachi you know that's much agenda kola then we attended abatebu bulangi ngamba ate ngaze ne bade manyani nokujja ne kit ya makeup ngalese langi wa art wali obugundi bwe batuma ngogula I forgotten the name but when I was in form 1 this banengedi batu butini banengedi babuyitanga obulimu those different colors nawe nabula nengamba atenga aguze so I was surprised I want you to njagala oyitiremu omulabi ali yategeere lwaki walonda okubanga okozesa ankara oba ekitengi n'okubanga ogamba let us do face painting or body painting
yeah Oluyimba still njakuzayo oluyimba lu communicating and in this specific piece we tried our level best to show the people out there that however much we are growing, however much we are changing, let's go back to our old traditions. There is a bit of us that still knows that we are African. There is a bit of us that knows an African man doesn't hit a woman. So ku lyrics eziri ku luyimba twasalawo tugateeka ebikolwa by'oluyimba nti yes nagamba if you look at that video keenly audio nayogera buli musajja kyalina okukola naye sayogera mukazi kyalina kukola naye mu video mukazi naye yabalaga byakola ki byakola.
So what you didn't communicate in the audio,
yes,
you communicated it in the video.
We tried to communicate it in the visuals and we tried our level best to communicate because visuals are meant to okulaga omuntu ekiri mu audios ata ali deaf. Nti watanga ndi deaf, I need to get the communication that is going on. So this song we are trying our level best. We are not yet done. Tuchalu shooting. We are trying our level best to send out this information ku muntu oyo ali wansi. So selection ya ankaras and the environment, other sets, other projects, yali ku let's depict our Africanicity. What does an African man do? An African man doesn't hit their woman, bro. An African man tawuliriza bamugambye ku mukazi we not until they get to know what has happened. An African man, yes, abera n'abakazi bangi naye abera n'oyo omukazi. Yes, there's that norm of nze ndi musajja muganda nsajja laata naye waberayo oyo omukyala nga yeyo omukyala. She's the special gamba naye bonamba ina but now that's what I was talking about. Na kirabako ne mu it's there is a mythology, a remover thought. It's the mythology y'abasajja be Norway. They Katonda omu yagamba omwana we omuwala a demigod namugamba yes you are a woman. Now mu mythology wabo mulimu Katonda omu a god eyazaala muntu kati omuntu gwe yazaalamu bazaala omwana omuwala. She's like the goddess of love. Naye omwana omuwala ya mama yamugamba however much you a goddess olina okugondera bbaawo. Naye namugamba omukyala w'omumaka tafuna privileges za mu luzungu bakiyita babayita batya. There is a terminology. So there is something I always tell my friends. Gwasinga epaso kola sente. Enedda. Gwasinga kamilioni okola sente. Ne wano gundi wala ajiriga album ena agamba no tamanyi good music. Yeah. So kati because what I would say is in fact if you check in my phone I have a section of such music. Yes. So I call it underground music. Abatana bakujja ku ground. Aba underground but these kids are nice. So music gyali eyo agenda kujja omulundi gumu atakinge over. bye bawoza nti abantu tebagala babuulirira gwe atayagala kubuulirira fe gye twakulira baali batugambako baali batugambako gye twakulira nga batubuulirira era twagala otubuulirira so gwe wowoza nti music abuulirira takyakola sense no that's not right music abuulirira akola sense
ate abakosente nyingi
kati ennaku zino oluyimba kyo olubadde lutambula emikisa giri wali bakuŋŋaanye that's educational music kati ng'ongamba otya nti music ongamba otya nti yo music takola Raj what are you trying to say are you okay
ani kati abayagala kuba ekinakuba ogugi agenda ku TikTok akikole mu challenge akikolemu
who has done it and they have survived 3 years who has done it and
I'm not going to mention the name but not yet 3 years
2 years
not even
who has done it and survived 3 years
even as we speak
who has done it and survived the year
ekyaganye this year
who has done it and survived the year
and survived the year and made it to the other year
yes
guys actually start
ngakuwa your music exactly abaganda no bagamba ekikula amangu kifa mangu so artists abali eyo ba TV presenters abali eyo let's create brands that are going to cross borders let's create brands that are making omanyi omuntu kyomumere wobeera ne fewaffe twali tulina embwa bali bagiyita German naye German yali alya nnyo akawunga lumu ne tubuuza lwaki German yali akawunga nga bakatabulamu mukene ko omusajja eyali alabirira German n'atugamba olaba German oyo yakula ali akawunga era mu ennyama German n'atatwala nnyama n'alyawo akawunga he would prefer akawunga tu nnyama beef so mwe bapresenta abali eyo bwemuba musazeewo industry yaffe okugiwa kino kyemugiwa I promise you lugenda ki olunaku lumu a generation is going to come up after your time is done balete music omulungi it may not be me to bring out such nice music but there will come a person that will bring out the nice music ongamba otya nti Uganda ennyimba baagala luno simanya baagala luno simanya kyogamba Njalwala is not a nice song
it's a nice one
kyogamba Masavu is not a nice song
it's nice
kyogamba ennyimba z'abasajja nga Jamie Culture were not nice songs Did Summer Soldier have nice songs Victor Ross Unknown Believer isn't it a nice song I believe as presenters we can do better I'm a journalist by profession as well I think we can do better tuleke nyimbe ennungi ziyitewo let's
embrace talent
yes go wonzimbanga ngenda mala omwaka gumu nveewo nozimba Farazi agenda mala emyaka 6 abeewo ani gogenda osinga okuba oluseke ku babiri
ono amazeewo emyaka mingi
exactly mu kifo kyo creating akaŋŋende ndi ekyeggulo create a fallback plan
all right that's a good message to the presenters out there so mbadde nkubuuziza ku gundi
mbadde nkirabidde yeah that's reality I'm a journalist
you're a journalist and an artist
yeah
and
I'm a journalist
an artist
wait let me under the journalistic cohort
umbrella
yes I'm a journalist a reporter I'm a video editor I'm an on-set presenter I'm a writer I'm a news layer I'm an article writer I'm a radio presenter I'm a program script artist I'm a producer I'm a camera personnel
okay no the whole journalism buli kimu akikola
I'm very good at that. I'm very good at set setting and set lighting so to be called we know what you guys are doing there we know what you guys are doing behind there so
all right now anyways before we nga tunaba kuddayo kweri ensonga olina kyogeze no mentioninga and I was surprised everybody is surprised
yeah
when you said you're an on-set presenter
yeah
can you give us ngambe ntya camera run sigina gamba capella camera run tweka camera run
yo it's the L to the U to the Y to the A to the N to the MC every evening tubeera wano ku Brown Skin Events nga tukuweereza show ne Farhat Farazi my brother twagala otude mu ntebe, don't touch that dial, we are going in for a short commercial break. What tubaeka musical break just mpola mpola. Njagala tubakuba omuziki every time you come on this show. Njagala munyumirwe show, njagala okubire ne muganda wa muganda we bajje ku show. Don't forget this show is sponsored by Essie. Anti Essie atubererawo nnyo natwana ekimere ekirungi yangamba bakijja wali ku Lusaniya Rwani Essie Lusaniya Essie Lusaniya. So every evening kulaawo tumya Lusaniya Rwa Essie oli ekimere kyo ogejja okuta as we are making sure you're so happy and proud of your country where you come from. Muziki ku muziki lukuba ku lukuba. You know there are new songs that have come up, there are artists that have fall. Just sit back, lay back, relax, breathe in, breathe out. Let's go in for a short musical break to come out.
Wow. All right. No doubt. Sijena mugamba bidala wakati ya Vietnam DSC, but this one I was still like all right, now back to the topic now.
Yeah.
But again, how you came up with that concept of putting that information
yeah,
for the video?
Yeah, normally, okay, magician doesn't reveal their secrets, but we are home. First of all, yes, you get an idea, you build around it, you make a song, but then you research about something. Research.
Yeah.
Bagamba nti omufiri kwa omukweka ekintu
Teka mu kitabo.
So you have to carry out research and know these things. You know, there was a guy in the either the late 90s or the early 2000s that changed the notion of media. What do you write a disclaimer?
Yeah.
You know who came up with that disclaimer concept?
No.
There is a guy called Michael Jackson. Okay. Michael Jackson yakola oluyimba lwa Thriller.
Sure. You later that disclaimer.
Gun research.
Wow.
The disclaimer, yes, the disclaimer tag never appeared before Thriller was born.
And those are miaka mingi emabega. I'm not going to mention, but most of the people are not even yet on the ground.
That song, something occurred. But either yakozesa the pictures in that song lwali lutiisa.
Jalinga mizimu.
Bagamba abantu bagenda kufa pressure, abantu bagenda lwala, but they were trying to tarnish his career and put him down.
Because I remember.
So guy, natunda batwa ne balowooza ne team ye. You know, he's one of the musical geniuses we have. Guy na coming up near notion ya 3 ya disclaimer. Era for the first time in the history of media, Thriller was the first time, the first visual that ever had the disclaimers tag.
Wow.
Yeah, that was invented by Michael Jackson.
So
he made research. He's the greatest artist of all time.
King of pop.
So we researched, and we researched when it came to this. It was not our finding, twagenda netukola research in the whole world, but mu description yaffe tulaga the company, it's the ministry. Actually, it's the ministry of
gender.
No, it's not the ministry of gender. It's the ministry of health.
Health.
Yes, it was not gender.
Okay.
It was a ministry. I'm forgetting. Nightwatch tagging in the description who made that research. We gave them their credit.
Wow. Wow. All right. Because I was also.
So we carried out research. The
so
song
surprised.
was based on violence. Then we had to make the research. Then ekirala abayimbi abali eyo, yes, ensonga lwaki maybe abantu tebagala babuulirira. I'm sorry, nyinza sounding nga olugezigezi. Abayimbi agenda n'agamba ekikopo. Like, let's try to advise in a nice, sweet way. Yeah, I think it will make more sense.
Yeah.
That's what I think. It's my when there was nti obogamba omuntu okwekuumako tomugamba nti genda weekuumeko kola kino weekuumeko. No, talk it in a way that will entice me to listen to whatever you're talking about. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And we are going to come to the wrap of the show. It has been so great. In fact, in the show, bad damn boss. Kubanga bingi byetunyumizaako. Olaba atwadde mu ne camera run. kyekirala gye twogeddeko kitabadde part of what we're supposed to talk about bingi
kibozi kibadde kingi
bingi twogedde bingi omanye there is this thing I'm an artist a journalist kasomtunuzaamu camera ayinza okugamba tutubadde waneeno namugambye omanyi nkwetagako waneeno for an interview for about 20 minutes nagamba okay bro 20 minutes let it be 20 minutes naye kati naye tamanyi saawa
noba mu meeting right now
ndowooza mulaba
nesimu yange bagiziyako bana abasajja babi nnyo bagikwesa eri
kamera kasita ogimutunuzaamu kasi ogitunuzaamu omuyimbi oba nogitunuzaamu munamawulire atandika okwogera like kubanga omuzimu obanga amutaddeko ki like they get possessed to the art of talking. Thank you so much for embracing our invitation. I know I was supposed to have that interview on set and could have been best on set. Yandi nyumye buli omu tumubuuza Queen wamugamba otya video giraba otya nabeera etya netubuuza Hunter the Yvonne netubuuza Trebs netubuuza like how I did the Ghetto Lover.
naye kirungi okyusaamu bannaye
munange twali tulina okusooka okurelaxinga you know and then we come kwa bino byonna temwandibifunye watu twandibadde mu kupapa okitegeera twanguwa like abantu bakooye tetwandifunye sufficient information but I think it has been a very good chat and jazz. Thank you so much. I still appreciate for you now embracing and always being here whenever this guy is on speed dial. The moment you dial Luyan, the L to the
L to the U, to the Y, to the A, to the N.
Trust me, this guy comes in so fast. Comes in supersonic speed.
Omanya erinnya lyange kyeritegeeza?
No. Wakingamba ku Luyan. Awangame ng'egye walifuna.
No, nalifuna sweetheart wange yali
wangamba high school sweetheart kutumidde webale okutuwe
gwe nasima nkutumidde
ajja kukyawanza
koze
katutanza okugigeza
akayimba ka uncle unknown
but anyways I don't know what the name means but I think it's a very good
name. The name Luyan, it means something that shines so high out there. You know, Luyan is a Greek word, and it means something that shines. Now, the direct translation of Luyan from Greek to English is radiant.
Radiant.
Yes, not our radiant hair cut.
But I say bizigo.
No, yeah, nechigamo radiant, bachikopa kwecho. Ekintu ekimasamasa nti wosiga akazigo ka radiant mu kiviiri kyo kimasama so Luyan kintu ekimasamasa naye mu Luchina ekigambo Luyan mugenda buuzaako oyo guy ku TikTok akola Oluchina bamuyita watya
asomesa Oluchina
Aksam mujja buuzaako Aksam ajja bagamba nti ekigambo Luyan kitegeeza a master a king. Naye Aksam aba ayogera bituufu.
But anyways, omanyi kyesinga okwagala about my producer eba abeera informed era nebamandira nemugamba brown skin posi oli omuyimbi yayimba yagamba ki
nishao brown skin nishao
tetugenda mpaka ne batandika olwali lwabwe. Trust me, we are a whole of a family and it is always crazy. Olunaku olwaleero the first interview Luyan ali naye mu studio eyaddako twali ku set eyaddako kati ezzeeko leero muleese mu maka gaffe we tusinzira Brown Skin Events where we always do our shows that is Satellite Hotel ono Kisaasi Kyanja Road.
Naye tewampadde emmere
tugenda kuwa oba tugenda mu emmere egeri waitress gatagajirira ku show naawe emmere yogenda kubanga okifuna naye nga mbadde nkyabagamba tulwana eno ku Satellite Hotel. These guys have the best accommodation, their services are so wonderful. Jogedde nnyo oluzungu ebitwa birungi nnyo omanyi abatera okubanga mu following shows zaffe ku Brown Skin Event lumu twali waneno with Mona nga tuliko up trade oba gite ekiriko she mentioned something when ali nkuba akalango n'agamba nga waka ku yagamba ku kedo ku muti gwa kedo alababiyana agunoonya obadde ojja tugulabye awagulu awo waliwo omuti awali seedlings za kedo. Yeah, seedlings za kedo. So trust me, this place has the best accommodation. Guys, come through and check it through. Thank you so much for viewing Brown Skin Events. Tulaba stands. You guys do the best. Wakwadeba to Banae. Right now we're doing now the best. Yep. Alright, now before we go, then again to acapella. Actually, I the really camera run. Kat again to acapella. But kazoke sibile then to kola acapella. Brown Skin Ogambotya. Like Kobado Tesotia. Asoka to acapella, then I close the show over. I close the show then I to acapella. Asoka to acapella.
Naye naimbe kala kaimba ka unknown.
Aneta jagala ngaloza. No, that was a mime. Wakusika pera.
Akapera chechi kwe kuyimba mu. Kwe kuyimba.
Twagala luno mukama wange kati. Twagala lukata twagala tu.
Part kijo yagala.
Jimanya no ni chaliwo ne sport pro but right now
no. Waga part yewe.
Bakora sikale nage tujasula waneno.
Ngalo zange tokwatanga ku mukyala wange. Ngalo zange tokwatanga ku mukyala wange. Ngalo zange tokwatanga ku mukwano gwange. Nagana amatu galitu kuwulira by'okumpi n'ebyewala. Gasengeje gakungunze gampeereza ebirungi byokka ku ggwe byogerwa. Nagana amatu galitu eby'okumpi n'ebyewala. Gasengeje gakungunze gampeereza ebirungi byokka ku ggwe byogerwa. Omumwa gwange togambanga ku mukyala wange.
Wow, ndoza I'm a good mbadingiza ko backing. Nkunkoza bulungi.
Tochikola.
Bana gazigale mazo kamera bango bye musudu.
Tachatagisa kubanga tulina bizibu bingi mu ggwanga lino.
Bananga ate mbadde manyi next time ngina gende wa big tune now ku backing ku luyimba rogenda okubanga ofulime. But anyways, guys, thank you always for tuning in. Our viewers bananga bakadama habari oluna Kenya ndora bide maina likekenya mambo
aba mwasuze mtya bel odeo
jagala
mambo vipi bwana yaga kogera Lusudani
kale tukoma jeka yole omanyi enemy nyingi na iche just ogamba Kenyans, please, thank you so much for always viewing. Then bakadama habari ya asubuhi, habari ya mzuri, habari ya tikati mbadde njaga habari yekiro budde bwa lwagulo uyagala ngambe habari za asubuhi ngasi
habari ya good night.
And then also shout out to California, that is in the USA.
What up
Panorama City. Banange. Thank you for always
bafunye eclipse.
Yeah, bafunye eclipse, by the way, I saw it. But anyways, mwebale mwena ababako ku Brown Skin Events. You give us the best. Thank you so much.
Abana Uganda but the you just go when the music is nice. Gendo yagala oluyimba, gendo downloading, gendo kole challenge, subscribe. Yeah, never know. But viewer, by the in one night, right, was 400 views.
Yeah.
In 8 hours.
Yeah. That was forgotten how to talk about
that was very good. Now you tell subscribe. Miaka esatu tuli ku subscribe bobo. Bale subscribing muhitinga ka subscribe button.
Neti anachemba tejagalo bagamba
Negwe abantu balina ettima. Bana Uganda balina ettima. Can you imagine oluyimba lwali lwakamala essaawa 4 nga lulina 10 hours worth views. Naye nga sebo teba subscribing. Bale subscribing. Tolowooza subscription ogenda vaako ki? wali genda onyiga akapesa ka subscribe musubscribinge mwagala oluyimba luweereze mukwano gwo oluyimba luweereze mukwano gwo tunyumirwe kati ovaako ki
anyways nekyakyembadde njagala obagambe tiktokers okwala n'okola gundi eno waliwo oluyimba lwatutraininga mu December water
Let me sweat.
Let me sweat. Mu South Africa
make me sweat.
Make me sweat.
Let me sweat. For me water.
And even there is no okay, siga mambo obamba kudalira obachi but togenda mu meeting somewhere but then Luyan ogenda musanga kuwanga you know Luyan, why can't you do that challenge? The same data I use for the other South African.
But TikTok, madden saba, kayimba tukakole,
TikTok, but TikTok influencers, but TikTok fresh.
Yeah.
But TikTok
Ivo official, goita tata. Tata ngai baita mama fina. Madden saba mpite ba TikTok abano wamanga mbasabe. Ivo official. Badde nkusaba okolo kayimba kange mukama wange Zaira B badde nsaba okola kayimba kange ndiyala ndigeto yuti nyinza obutasobola bajjamu Richie Winnie wa mami abatuli bulala family nyawo omulala tuli bulala family Yash Poppy. Yash Poppy is my best TikToker, by the way. Okay. Yash Poppy, Uncle Sefko, Uncle Mickey, Renida Liliani, Karunji, Njaga Nyumbo Gere, waliwo Council Trevor, badde nsaba mukola kayimba kange, badde nsaba mukakole.
Era ngina kwa challenge
yo. TikTok nafunyo. Naye buli asobola bambi ali eyo badde nsaba mukola kayimba kange MC Natal badde nsaba Sleya Yugi Nakakawa nina banange
Shasha Congolese game
Shasha ya ani omulala
banji Hannah Pauls eka tukalewo
yenze Luyan. It's Luyan is my handle. ITS_Luyan. The L to the U to the Y to the A to the N. Your next big thing. Watch the space. Esawa you na mark this face in this rectangle box, man. Esawa you no gonna bond. I get used to this face. Let the melodies hit your ears fresh like they never hit them before. Keep watched, keep locked to brown skin events. Remember, mu myaka egitali mingi okuva kati oba ennaku oba essaawa ogenda bogambe eno feso olinayo wagiraba naye kyejja bbanga kisanyusa nnyo ng'olinayo wagiraba ng'ogigasseeko ejjinja ettonotono oba eddene kyonna ky'osobola man. If you have share a song, make a challenge, send to a friend, tell a friend. It's the L to the U to the Y to the A to the N on each and every social media handle. Jendi Nkulinze, come to my inbox, sigoba abantu, say hi, say hello.
Wow, natandise n'amaanyi nino sho naye kati webigweredde nga I've got an emotion, but don't worry, sigenda kaba.